Sure, CV. I think for us, the biggest insight has been that learning sprints or learning around DNI always works. Because at least from an India perspective, LGBTQI inclusion is heavily, heavily influenced by the ecosystem, which is your culture, your religion, the economic, political circumstances in the country. And so the way we wanted to start in India is let's start the conversation, let's start learning. Because a lot of times allyship gets hindered because people just don't know. And that's the concept that we kind of started with. And then we expanded it to region. And then when it went to the global teams, there was this light bulb moment of, well, learning never harmed anybody. So why not, do something similar across the organization? Because the way the world is changing, the way situations are changing across the world, perspectives will continue to change, they will continue to mold, and they will continue to adapt. And the only way that you can, it's not a destination where you've reached here and you're fully inclusive. It's got to be a journey. So I think that has kind of helped our global team also look back into the regions, and just also the topic we were talking about on diversity within a region or within a country. I think we've always looked at it as a disadvantage for some reason, because of the fact that, oh my God, it's so different. And so it takes a lot of work to get everybody to understand what you're saying. I think it's time we stop racing each other and be like, who's going to get to the finish line first of being inclusive and being diverse? Rather, we need to start acknowledging these differences and we need to leverage them right at the start, at the foundation. It should be a no-brainer and should not come, it shouldn't be a second thought of, oh, have I designed for inclusivity or have I thought about diversity? It should be the standard operating procedure, if I may say so, every time we do something. That's something we also try very hard implementing at ServiceNow, where we look at everything through a lens of diversity. But I think these learning sprints have really proven across the organization that there's nothing stopping us from having the conversation, nothing stopping us from continuing to learn about different perspectives.